leveraging your superpower. Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Zebra Report. This week, I want to talk about your superpower. I want to define it, I want to explain it, and I want to show you how you can put it to work for you. You know, there are reasons why a client is attracted to working with you. There's something about you that they like. It could be that you are very thorough, very detail oriented. Maybe you're friendly. You could be someone that loves research and provides great data. Maybe you're just a little tiger negotiator and they love that. Well, the point is that there's something that you have done and there's clues in your past business and your past clients that will tell you possibly what were those things that really stood out for clients. And I always ask agents to put together a list of their top 3 superpowers. What are they? What are those things that have helped you really build your business? And then from that list, look at what you can do with your clients right now in light of whatever the market situation is. So if you have a market that's very robust and very busy, or you have a market that is extremely challenged, even in a declining market, in a troubled market, even back when we were in our Great Recession back in 2008, that was the time for you to put those superpowers to work. That's not the time to not be connecting with your client. I'll give you a great example. I have a client that I would define her superpowers as her top 3 as being her fantastic communication skills. She loves data. She is really good at being able to research. She researches like a detective. And then her final superpower is she has the ability to be very calm during some really hard negotiations. And even in this past couple of weeks, this past month, during our current COVID virus situation, what I told her to do was to put together some really good research that would benefit her clients now. And what she ended up doing was putting together some research to send to her, both her past clients and her potential clients, some really good charts and graphs and data. And she did that. And what that did is that allowed her to have that connection point with her clients, not pushing clients, not selling clients, that's not what your job is. Your job is to offer great information and to help people make decisions, to give them the data they need. That's what her superpower is. So she used that superpower, she leveraged it, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to dig deep, really ask yourself, perhaps even ask some past clients these questions. What was it about you during the transaction that meant something to them, or that was the reason that they hired you? It's really important to know what your strengths are, to capitalize and leverage those strengths. Don't be afraid right now to reach out, but reach out using those superpowers. In the case with my client, when she reached out with really good data, her response back to me was that she was shocked at how many of her clients really appreciated the data during this time, how many of her clients sent her cards. She had two of her clients sent her cards. Another client sent her an email just saying, hey, thanks so much for the information. I feel a lot better. I was really worried with the news. It's your job as a real estate professional to be the voice of reason for your clients. Really look at the time, the time of the market, what's going on, what are all the news headlines, how are these news headlines affecting your clients? Look at those headlines and decide, do you need to agree with them? Do you need to be a point of difference? Do you need to, spend some time sending out some research? And a classic example is probably in the last 2 weeks, the news about the real estate market has been awful. But yet what people aren't doing is they're not doing the full research on their particular market. Instead, what they're doing is they're listening to these awful news reporting headlines. So be careful about what you read. Go back to who you are, what's your superpower, and how can you use that right now in your business. It is a good real estate market. It's a strong real estate market. But even if the market was terrible, it's your job to use the superpowers you have to convey that, and to convey that clearly, honestly, and most of all, use data. So thanks, guys. See you next week.